Hello everyone and welcome back to Hemel-Down Model Railway. So in today's video I'm just going to be giving you a quick update on the upper section that is going to house the town scene. So let's crack on with the video and show you where I'm up to. So this is the new upper section that comes off the viaduct, and the viaduct is still in place, so I've just been marking out and working out this new top section. What I've done here is to add in my road and street scene. So what I've done here is just to mark out a little bit of a path. This will be the road, and then there'll be some paving on that side. And then towards the end will be where the level crossing will go. And then what I'm going to do is maybe make some sort of low relief bridge or a tunnel or something that will go through on that back scene there. Then with the tracks, so they will come round this section here, and then they will start their curve coming around the back here. So I'll have some space in the corner there to be able to do some houses or some factories. I'm then going to block in a piece of wood to cover that back wall there, like I've done with the wood for these sections here. And then I have all of this space here to be able to put in some town scenes, some houses, some detail and stuff all along here. So what I've done with this section here, and I've built this top section that will join onto this piece here, and then I've made this as like a kind of a lift out section for the moment, so that I can do all the work underneath the tracks. So this is like a 3mm ply, 3.6mm ply on top, and then all of these supports. So I've got one along the middle, I've got some towards the back, and then as you can see, I'll try and zoom you in at the back there at the moment, because I've run out of wood. But where the two blocks are just there, there'll be continuous pieces of wood that I'm going to attach a back seam to, so that it will just look like a load of low relief houses and stuff. And then that will block off that piece of sort of felting at the back there. And then I will do exactly the same all along underneath. Sorry, the lighting is not great, it's a bit dark under there now, but you might be able to see in the distance there, excuse the big finger, in the distance there I've added in those lights. So once those lights are all connected up and stuff, it should be quite bright under there, because there's actually two of those lights under there. And then what I'll be doing is adding some houses and stuff at the back of the platform. So this is just a bit of a mock-up at the moment, up underneath on that section. I just kind of wanted to plan out how it will all work. But as you can see, it's just under sort of a 2-foot section. I think it's actually probably a little bit more than 2 foot, probably about 2.5 foot in there to make a decent enough town scene. Apologies if the sound is not brilliant. I've got a bit of a heater on up here at the moment, so you might be able to hear a bit of fan noise in the background. It's pretty cold up here, so I've just had a little portable heater thing just to try and get some heat up here. I've added in a back scene there. It was nice and straight, and then I don't know, with the cold weather and stuff, it's like crumpled a little bit up on the top there. So I'm going to be taking that back down. It's only used with some double-sided sticky tape, so I'm going to reattach that, probably do it downstairs where it's in the warm and let it dry properly. So I need to redo that, but I think it's definitely added to the scene. So it adds a little bit of a difference to it. So once I've taken this viaduct out to get the tracks back on, what I'll be then doing is removing that back scene and reattaching it, just so that it's nice and straight and stuff. So there's not been too much progress really on the layout. The drying times up here takes a little while. So I've used some Gorilla Glue, and then I'm just going to screw down these parts here. It just took a day or two for it to dry, being as it's quite cold up here. So I've still got quite a lot of work to do on this section here, but it's starting to come together. And then once I've got it all marked out, I can then start getting some tracks down on this top section, and then start planning out where I'm going to do the next set of, or the next back piece on here. So what I'm thinking is I've got about a foot room where these this running line is here, so I need the curve to come off and start running down on that back bit there. And then with so the back scene, if I just use this piece of card, so it will be blocked off on there, and then this will be like the top section here, and then I'll have some like photographic paper of like houses and all that sort of stuff here, and then with like the rooftops and stuff. And then what I'm thinking is maybe making some sort of like bridges and stuff, so it just looks like it's going over like iron wrought bridges and stuff in the background, just to give it that sort of a 3D effect up on the top there. So yeah, it's progressing quite nicely. It's nice to start to get a little bit of the top section done, and then I can start working on doing all of the track work up under here, get all of this ballasted. So none of this top section will be in place, sort of secured down. It'll be all removable until I've done all of the work underneath, because I wanted to give it that extra detail on there, up underneath, so when the lights are on there. And then what I'm thinking is with this edge here, I'm going to make some card like tunnel portals and stuff that will all come round. So if I just use that one there, so there'll be probably some either stone ones, or maybe making the same as this kind of brick paper here to continue this as all one piece over there. So I'll need to work out all my angles so that the tunnel mouths are a little bit wider on each of those, and then I'll have sort of 3 tunnel portals, and then another one that will come out on that section there. So there'll be sort of 4 tunnel portals on there. And then as this part is a triangle, what I'm going to do is using some plywood is to make a low relief kind of sort of factory with windows, some large windows, so that you can kind of see through the building on this section, and you'll see sort of the tracks and the tunnels in the background. So it will look like you're looking through a building and you can see the train lines in the distance. And then with this bit here, I'm going to make kind of a sort of a disused dumping ground all along here, just to give it a little bit of detail. So when you're looking from this section here, you'll see that there's some detail in the distance there. So I kind of hope you understand the vision for that. Hopefully over the next 3 or 4 weeks I should be able to get a little bit more of the tunnel portal done and start to mock up where the factory will be. So thank you very much for joining me on this short update. I'm going to have a little bit of a running session with the 2 DCC lines and the DC trains, DC line running, and I hope you enjoy a few of the clips of the trains running. So thank you very much for joining me. Take care everyone, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.